Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and I am here with days 13 through 14 of my December daily. Um, I was showing you right there that my hot glue worked on my little tree circle thing that I had trouble with last time. But I hot glued it down and it's staying, so that's good. So this one takes me longer than it should have. And I added a few things here and there, and then I was kind of indecisive about a few things when I get into my days. But I had this bag from Starbucks that I got when I purchased the ornament. They put that tiny ornament into this huge bag. So, but that's okay, because I cut out the little Starbucks picture there, and I'm sticking that onto my card with the number tag on it. I'd forgotten that I wanted to do that, so I just added that there. And that goes along with the day that Layla and I went to Starbucks and grocery shopping. Okay, so I made this cut on my silhouette, and this is something that I wanted to do. I had this idea in my head for a while, and I finally pulled my silhouette out and did it. And I have trouble because I punched holes in it, and then one of the holes was off, so it wasn't going to stay in very well. So I'm kind of trying to figure out how I'm going to fix that. But what I did was I did some text in my silhouette, and I made a file that has some lyrics for my favorite Christmas song, which is Mary, Did You Know? And that one is on the Pentatonics CD this year, and their version of it is stunning. It's one of my favorites. Like, I can't stop listening to it, and I get emotional when I listen to it. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so I wanted to print out some of the lyrics, so I printed out one of my favorite verses from it, and I did that on my silhouette, and I cut it out onto this really shiny gold cardstock. And so now I'm backing the cardstock with vellum, just because when you do, it's not very stable the way it is right now, because, you know, there's so many holes in it. So I wanted to give it a little bit more stability, so but I still wanted you to be able to see through it, if that makes any sense at all. And since I messed up the hole, I have to figure out how I'm going to, you know, fix it so I can put it into my album. So I'm using this washi tape here, and I'm just kind of creating almost like an extra length on it so that I can punch the holes in correctly, and it will stay in the album. So that's how I'm fixing that issue. So I'm just getting the washi tape on, and I'm going to cut it down to size, and then I'm going to use my hole punch and redo my holes so that it'll stay in the album. Just issues with that. I do love the way it turned out though, so it's okay. So I'm going to put that right next to my music, the day that I did what music I'm listening to this year, since it goes along with that. And I'm going to embellish it a little bit. I'm trying to mimic the album that song is on, so that way when people look at it, they can kind of reference and say, oh, okay, it's on that album, because it's not on the other two that I'm listening to. So I'm trying to see if I can do That's Christmas to Me, because that is the name of the album for Pentatonics this year. And I don't have one that says That's, you know, with the apostrophe S, but I have a that, and it is. So I think I'm going to be able to do That Is Christmas to Me. So that's what I'm trying to work on right now. And I'm going to do it kind of in some of the white space on the cut file there. So I have, it's under my hand right now, but I have that chipboard piece that says Christmas. So I'm going to use that. I'm kind of waving my hands like, I'm trying to figure this out. So I'm going to use some more of this washi tape here, and that's going to kind of ground it a little bit so it's not kind of randomly floating in the middle of the page. So I put that chipboard Christmas, and I'm going to use these these word tiles from Authentique, and I put To Me underneath it, and I think I'm going to be able to do That Is. It just takes me a few minutes to find all the words. So it says That Is Christmas to Me. It really took me a few minutes. I was like, I know I saw it. Where is it? So I'm going to go ahead and stick that right there. And I really like the way that looks. And then I'm going to go on to days 13 and 14. For day 13, let's see, what do I put? See, I don't even remember. While I'm cutting stuff, I'm going to talk a little bit about what to expect from my channel for the rest of December. I have been posting every single day lately, and I love that. But I'm kind of to a point now where I'm running out of videos, so I'm not ahead like I was before. And that's just because we're getting busy, and we've had a lot of sickness going through the house. Kaylin came down with strep, and a coffee sleeve. I put that coffee sleeve into along with the Starbucks as well. Starbucks has the cutest coffee sleeves this year. Oh, I love them. Anyway, so Kaylin was sick, and then we had about a week of fine, and then Layla got sick a few days ago, and I'm sick right now, so it's kind of like, so I haven't had a whole lot of time to really work on anything besides like my December daily. You know, when I sit down to work, I'm like, okay, I need to work on this so I don't get too far behind. And so I have some videos that are ready to go right now, which is great. So I'm going to upload those, and I have a couple videos that are like plans for 2015 and things I'm going to be working on. So I do have those ready to go. I'm just, as far as layouts go, I don't have a ton right now. I have some that I am going to do for the rest of December, but then like my next Studio Calico kit and the December hip kit, I'm not going to start posting those until January, and that's because I only have one layout done right now from either one of those. So I got to take the rest of December to kind of start working on those a little bit, so I have some videos ready to go for January. So I may not be posting every single day, but, you know, especially I'm kind of saving them for, not saving them, but like, you know, Christmas Day I won't post anything, and maybe the day after Christmas I won't post anything, because everyone else is going to be busy too, so I'm not expecting anyone to be sitting around waiting for me to post videos on Christmas Day. So I think I have about 9 or 10 videos that I'll be able to post for the rest of December. So just so you know, everything's fine. I'm just trying to catch up a little bit. Okay, so day 13, the girls had a little Christmas dance show off at their dance studio. So each class did a little like 2-minute performance, and it was super cute. So I took pictures from that. Kaylin did really great. Layla did nothing. She literally stood there. She was really cute. She looked beautiful, but she did not dance. So no surprise there. I was actually not expecting her to dance, but we took a couple pictures, so I put those in there. And also for day 13, there's this cute little thing going around for the elves, and it's kind of like the ice bucket challenge. I'm punching that out with my hole punch right there because I want to save that to use on a different day. So, but I wanted to use the lined part for my journaling, so I just punched it out and covered it up. Anyway, so it's an elf version of the ice bucket challenge, and it's called the marshmallow challenge. And our friends have an elf, and their elf challenged our elf Jake. So it's really cute. Like, he just sits in a little, you know, plate with a little bucket thing over his head, and they're all marshmallows, and it's super cute. And the description of it was, this is the marshmallow challenge. You have 48 hours to complete it, or lose your magic for 24 hours. So that was super cute. And I printed out a picture of my friend's elf, where he tagged our elf, and I put a little sticker there that said Jingle, because their elf is named Jingle, and I didn't know when else I would use that sticker, so I was kind of happy to use that up there. So the top picture that I've already put in the page protector, that is their elf Jingle, and it has the letter showing that he tagged our elf, and then the bottom that I'm doing right now, that's Jake. So I have his letter too, and he tagged 3 other elves as well. It was super cute. My friend sent me that picture, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's the cutest thing ever. Who came up with that? I don't know who came up with it, but it's super adorable. So I'm just doing some journaling about how he was tagged in the elf version of the ice bucket challenge, and we did it that night. Luckily, we had marshmallows in the house. They're actually ice cream marshmallows. Have you guys seen those? They're actually really good, but they look like ice cream cones. They're like chocolate and vanilla ice cream cones. Okay, so moving on to day 14 now. the girls made a gingerbread house. So we bought one of those gingerbread house kits things. So Josh and I put the icing on, and the girls took all their candy and decorated it. So I'm just putting that in there, and I have the top picture is going to be the girls actually working on it, and then that bottom picture right there is the finished product. They did a really, really good job. Although Layla ate half of her candy before we even started. She sat there and was eating the candy while we were doing the icing. But it was cute. And I don't know what I'm looking for here. What am I trying to do? I think I'm trying to figure out how to do gingerbread. Like, I'm trying to figure out, I'm just trying to figure it out. I don't know. I was very spacey on this one for some reason. I was just like, I don't know what to do. So, I used a lot of stickers from that sticker sheet, and that is by Crate Paper. It's the Peppermint collection. I think that's a couple years old now. So I cut down my picture a little bit so I can put this little tag next to it, and I don't know what that says. That's an Allie Edwards printable from like 2011, I think. I think this is Magic, maybe, something like that. So I'm using these letter stickers, and I'm spelling out gingerbread, and I'm using the two different fonts. And I didn't have an A, and I was so mad at myself. I was like, I swear I looked. So I just took a second D, and I cut off the top part so it looks like an A now. So I'm just going to do my journaling right there on that tag about how they were making gingerbread houses. And I'm doing yum in these little brown letters on the bottom as well. And I used, what else did I use? Did I use these? I don't know. I'm looking. Like I said, this one was just like, I don't know. These 2 days took me almost an hour, and that's so rare for something like this. I'm just like, I don't know. That was a weird night. I was just kind of out of it. But I wanted to work on it, so I did it anyway. I did my journaling there, and that's going to be it for that. I'm checking off a couple of movies here. I think I checked off the wrong one. I think I checked off Elf on the Shelf, and we have not watched that yet. I don't know if that's coming on this year, though. Yeah, because I did it, and I was like, oh, crap, Sarah, that wasn't right. I don't know why I did it. But we watched Santa Claus, the movie, and then we watched, Josh and I watched National Lampoon the other night, so that was fun. And I'm reinforcing the holes with those little hole stickers there because the top one was kind of getting a little stretched out and it was making me nervous. I didn't want it to fall out. And I'm adding this picture of Layla on to this thing here. So the Elf on the Shelf, I don't know if that's coming out this year, but we'll see. If not, I have to try to find it. And that's going to complete days 13 and 14, guys. I'll be back real soon with 15 through 18. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll see you again real soon. Bye.